idea behind putting the intros onto every album that we've done is kind of like, doing like a little anthem kind of thing to get the listener in the mood and get them going. Because the intros are usually little instrumentals that build up and then go into the album. So we thought it's kind of cool doing that on each album. It's our little thing that we do, and gets the listener pumped up for the rest of the album. You know, kind of tells them this is what you're going to expect. Rock and roll.
So I've listened to the whole album, lucky me, and I've downloaded it.
There's 3 or 4 songs you haven't heard, actually.
Yeah, well, I think they're on the
Yeah,
anyway.
but the extra ones that I had to write in a week's time.
What I pick up is a lot more guitar-driven sounds throughout this album. Is it because of how you wrote? Is it because you start with riffs, or do you start with the lyrics? I know you as a guitarist start somewhere, but I pick up guitar throughout this album very profoundly.
The way we write songs usually is you would get a riff or an idea for a melody maybe, but it comes from a riff, and you take the riff and then you kind of build on it, and if it grooves and if it works, or if you feel like it works, then you kind of build onto that and add different riffs and expand on it and add the drums and the bass, and then eventually when you have something going, then you start to work on melodies and lyrics for the album. Sing a bunch of shit, come up with some melodies, and then write the lyrics to it, and then that's pretty much how we do the songs. I've never really sat down and just wrote a little poem or whatever and melody, and then wrote a song about that. It's never worked like that. We usually do the music first, and then the vocals and the melodies and stuff would then follow that.
But you as a guitarist first, and then turned vocalist. Do you think that's why your guitar sounds are so profoundly, how would I say, unique? There's nothing like it. It's like Bonation. So is it because you're a guitarist first and you play with riffs and come up with that and love your guitar sounds throughout? Do you build on guitar before you build on something else?
Well, what we wanted to do on this album was to have the guitars up front, and have a big old school, rock and roll guitar sound. So we achieved that by modifying some Marshall amps and things like that for the album. But like I said, rock and roll is about the guitars. You have to have loud guitars and things. So if the riffs was cool and stuff, then we just slap on the vocals after that and then make a cool song out of it. I don't know what else to say about it. I don't know, what do you want?
I like the guitar.
I've got something that I can say for that though, but on this album, we didn't intentionally do it. We didn't intentionally focus on putting a lot of guitar parts in and stuff. You'll hear on the album there's a lot of guitar harmonies and things like that. I think on one of the songs, like Deaf Forever, we have 6 guitars playing different things like at once. It wasn't intentionally to sit down and say we're gonna record an album, we're gonna put 5 guitars doing harmonies on this solo or that thing. It just went into that direction. It was a very open writing kind of thing. We didn't really figure like this is the way we have to write the songs. It was just you write the song and it goes where it goes.
Hey, we're coming on. Hey, that's the way.